Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the series. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are officially kicking off our Season 5 of Interloper Mulligan. So we're going to basically start a fresh run and still continue to call it Season 5. I just don't want to end up with, like, if this happens in the future, like on future seasons and things, I think, like, maybe if we make it, like, gosh, I don't know, if we don't make it the first 10 days or something like that, maybe we just start fresh. Or we just continue with that season, basically. So I don't end up with, like, a bunch of, like, Season 5 would have been 2 episodes. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. The best solution I could figure out. I just don't want to have a bunch of short little seasons on the channel, so. And that's my fault for dying, but it is what it is. Full transparency, this is the second new run that I started. I spawned in Forlorn on that one too, and immediately fell into the ice. And then I tracked all the way over to the maintenance shed in Broken Railroad, and I got in. I was just hitting the Ono zone. I was cold inside, and so I went to start a fire. I had found matches, and I was starting it up, and then it started doing the same thing that happened at the end of the last episode, where I'm starting to stumble, and I had my fire started in the fire barrel, but I couldn't stay close enough to it because I wasn't even putting input into the controller, and it was like shooting me across the entire maintenance shed. It's ridiculous. I hope they fix the stumble in the Ono zone, because it takes away your ability to survive the situation almost entirely. It's like the Ono zone just basically Hello? The Ono zone just basically doesn't exist anymore, because as soon as you hit the Ono zone, you're not survivable. Unless you have a stem or something, maybe. So, I hope that gets maybe reworked or something. I mean, it's okay to stumble and maybe have slowed movement, but, like, it shouldn't take me from, like, in the maintenance shed, it shouldn't take me from the fire barrel all the way to, like, the back office. It's just ridiculous. I'm just hustling to get out of here. I went Broken Railroad direction last time, and that was just because I kind of spawned in a weird spot. I couldn't get over here. So, but I do think we'll go to Mystery Lake. We talked about last couple episodes or maybe the first episode of the season, to avoid Mystery Lake just for something different. But since we're in Forlorn, I think we just go ahead. Just gonna kind of hustle out of here. And then, still kind of figuring out the controls with this controller. Okay, so it's morning. I was like, is it dawn or dusk? It's currently dusk. I mean dawn. And yeah, so yeah, guys, as usual, appreciate you tuning in, checking out the episode today. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it when you do that. And then if you haven't yet and you would like to subscribe to the channel, would invite you to do that. I am just, I think, 17 or 18 subscribers away from crossing the 700 subscriber mark. So if you want to help me out in kind of achieving that milestone, I would greatly appreciate your subscription. And then, of course, if you have any comments or anything for me, throw those into the comments section. I greatly enjoy kind of seeing what you guys think about what goes on in the episode. You know, especially like where we had a weird one last episode. Definitely love getting your guys' feedback on that. So feel free to throw those into the comment section, even if it's nothing crazy. Just want to hit me with like an LOL, or even if you just want to say hi. Made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. Okay, we'll deal with that later. We kind of got to be moving. But yeah, even if you just want to say hello or anything like that, you know, I've gotten some comments that are like, "Hey, I've been here a long time. You know, just wanted to say hi." I always just kind of love seeing who's out there. You know. Okay. I think camp off is his first stop. But do we really want to end up in... Man, I'm tempted to turn around. Guys, I'm tempted to turn around. The reason being is we didn't find any matches here before, did we? We didn't spawn with a flare. I just don't want to end up in the same predicament, right? We'll have some water we can get from the dam, although we couldn't see anything in the dam last time. So it's like I almost wish we'd have turned towards Broken Railroad and kind of figured it out, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oops. I'm really thinking about it now. It would kind of be the road less traveled for me personally to go that way. Oh shoot, the bear's right there. I'm gonna do it. We've wasted some time. Just need to stay far enough away from him. We wasted some time and some condition coming all the way this way, but I just am really worried about running into the same scenario over in Mystery Lake again. So let's go this way. I did find matches there just a minute ago, so I'm hopeful that we'll kind of have the same luck. We'll see, of course. Could just absolutely not be the same, but we'll see. We shall see, my friends. And then, as usual, guys, it is Friday. I think the last couple times that I've sat down to record some episodes has been Friday, so you guys are probably just like, you know, and usually they don't get published till like Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's like, you know, you're like, it's not Friday, it's 3 days later. But man, I'm just like, I'm super glad it's Friday here. In a pretty good mood today. This week has been just a really challenging one at work. Just a lot of things, different unrelated weird scenarios, I guess maybe is the way I would phrase it. Trying to think how to expound on that. Just got like, you know, some folks I'm working with, just some really weird situations happening. And then like just working with some people that are just not being particularly kind, which is always fun. Just difficult personalities, so it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Lots of you know, working late and that type of thing. So not that you guys care and stuff like that, but I'm just glad it's the weekend, right? All right. I don't know how much I should hustle. I don't want to completely exhaust myself, but it might be necessary to get over there. Monday starts a new week. I'm sure everybody kind of has weeks like that. Okay, I haven't seen any wolves. Oh, there's one right there. If you look for them, you'll find them. How many cattails am I hauling? 15, that's a good start. I don't want to spend too much time stopping and grabbing more, just because we're cold. What's our frostbite risk looking like? It's getting pretty high. We need to hustle. Get inside. So we'll have the maintenance shed right to look through here. We'll have the hunting lodge as well. It might not be such a bad start. Be interesting what we can do about a hammer. Obviously we could just go ahead and forge in Broken Railroad at the maintenance shed, but we need that hammer, and so unless we find a hammer in Broken Railroad, it's going to be challenging. I'd love to get that pelt. I'm already thinking we kind of need to put the horse before the carriage, or whatever the saying is. I don't know if excited's the right word, but like I'm eager to clip the little recording that I started a little while ago, and show the end of it. I don't know if I mentioned if I fell through the ice. I don't think I mentioned that before, and that's why I was so low condition when I got there. Yeah, it's just I hate it. I'll quit talking about it eventually, but you're like teleporting while you're about to die. Keeping an eye out for wolves. I don't think there's really any until you kind of get a little bit farther in, so I could probably just keep moving. We're getting close to frostbite. The problem is that even when we get to the maintenance shed, it's going to be cold, and so like I don't know that we're going to be able to warm up fast enough to stop the frostbite. I don't have any cloth or anything to make gloves, so we're probably just going to have to accept that we're about to get frostbite. Which you guys will hate, because I'll play with it. But I know you guys gave me trouble. I don't know what season that was, but there was a season where we got it right away. I think we spawned in Forlorn in that season as well, and I got it. You guys were I was like, why don't you just start over? It's early enough that it's not worth it. But I think that season we actually lived a really long time despite the frostbite, so I don't want to just cancel a run. You know, yep, there it is. Man, that was a lot quicker than I thought. I thought we would be like coming down the hill. So we better be careful though that we don't get more. Yeah, we're far away from the next dose of it, so. Look how much condition it took though. That was more than I was expecting. Still not gonna restart. Would it have made a difference if I had gone into Mystery Lake? Probably, yeah, probably, because we would have been at camp office for quite a while by now. So yeah, I mean, turning around probably just cost me frostbite, but that's okay. Like I said, we've managed it in the past just fine. So just kind of becomes a wrinkle in the season, right? Don't love having it, but it's not the end of the world. How much frostbite can you get? That's a question. I wonder, I've never really tried it, right? Because it's silly, but like if you just take off your boots or shoes and walk around, will your feet get frostbite? Like how much frostbite can we rack up? I'll grab these. I saw a rabbit over there. I don't want to get a rabbit right now though, because we got to go buy all the wolves. This little section always confuses me because it's different in Wintermute than it is in Sandbox or in Survival. Right, because in Wintermute I think this is all closed. Like you can't walk up this hill. You have to actually go through the train car, which is not even visible from this side. If I recall correctly, it's been a while since I played Wintermute, obviously, but... Oh man, he is close. Oof. I was going to try and beat him to the truck, but I don't think we'd even get to the truck. I'll just go around down the hill here. Okay, so I think we might have even just lost him because we did that. I don't know. But we need to, there's usually, right, like 3 or 4 of them down here, so we need to keep our eyes peeled. Yeah, we did lose him. Easy enough. Not seeing the other ones either. I want to search these trucks, but I also want to get inside. Maybe just peek in there and see if I see gloves or something. There we go. That would have saved us if we'd been a little faster. But like I said, not the end of the world. We'll manage it. Those are both locked. Alright, let's go inside. See what we're dealing with for temperature. We're still cold. We are 39 degrees. I want to hit the bed. We are like, I was going to say we were 2 seconds away from catching hypothermia, and then bam. Okay. We'll just deal with this for a few minutes. Let's go grab and see what kind of water. Ooh, actually. Yeah, oh, okay, they are there. I was going to say, there last time I did this, there was matches right there. But I didn't see them immediately, but they're there. So I think we're going to be okay. Like, we should make it through the night and everything here. Because we're going to have this water. And we do have matches now, so we would be able to. The biggest thing
making me feel tired.
Biggest thing I don't have is going to be a big pot, but I can use the cans, obviously. It's just slower. It's less efficient. Really nice to find a coat. Oh, there's a pry bar right there. Okay, let's go check. Back over here.
So tired.
Maybe hit this for a second. Get a little bit of warmth.
Could end up being useful.
Did that, yep. Oh no, we're still cold. I thought maybe the boots being a couple degrees warmer than the shoes would buy us being able to be inside, but it didn't. We need like another pair of pants or some not some gloves, some like a jacket or a coat or something, and then we'll be good inside. Striking out in here. And I need to go check the lockers that were locked outside as well, because I can find something in there still.
I think I can use this.
I think even, now that I think about it, up at the hunting lodge, there should be more toilets. So I could potentially run up there and get some water. I'm trying to, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's at least one toilet there. It would be silly if there wasn't, right? Car battery. It's been a while since I've been there. And I feel like there's probably a better chance that we'll find some clothing items up there as well. break those down, but just not going to do it right at this moment. Well, this has been pretty disappointing. Maybe take one more peek over here. Can of food, we need a hammer. That's going to be the big thing here, because we don't have a hammer. Some tools over there. Chips. Got a decent amount of food to get us by for a couple days. We just need to figure out the water situation a little better. Nothing. Alright, let's go check the couple that are outside. And hopefully one of them will give us something. Futile search of Interloper. Nothing. Is it worth checking out the truck?
Damn. I'm freezing.
Another pry bar. I found three pry bars here. I'm carrying all three of them also. I mean, chances are extraordinarily low. I feel like that we're going to find anything meaningful in these trucks for clothing anyway. But you kind of got to look just to know that there isn't anything. Okay. Alright, well, let's go hit the bed. See about warming up a little bit.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Is there anything we missed in here? I just want to like will something into existence here, but I don't think there is. I think we need to go up the hill to the hunting lodge and hope that we find something there. We gotta stay above freezing. That's gonna be difficult.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Should be warm. I'm just plotting and thinking here. We could start a fire and make some water. What do we have for wood?
All I can think about.
Not a ton of wood. We could always go get some. I can always break some down in here as well. In fact, oh, there's a container I didn't search, I don't think. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, I'd like to maybe, you know, 1 hour, 250 calories. We're thirsty. Do it. Okay, that'll give us some more wood.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever...
Get some calories. I may just take a quick little nap. And then we're probably going to boil some water in the morning. I'd like to get us a little bit later, but let's just go for it. Alright, so let's eat something. We don't have a can opener, so we're going to lose.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
So this, I think the peaches are heavier, so let's get rid of those first. Okay. 16%, that's not terrible. And then we'll make some in the morning because I should have 2 cans now. No, I only have
Feeling
1.
so drained.
I think we. I hate to do it, but so let's eat this as well, so we can get more water. Okay. That way I have 2 cans to make water with. That's really the reason I did that. All right, let's. Oops. Okay, let's go to bed. Hopefully we stay warm enough overnight. 10 hours. So I think we're going to pretty much have to stay inside today to get rid of our hypothermia.
I could eat anything.
We're getting a good amount of condition back, so should be able to at least survive the day. Okay. Let's see. What was I thinking?
I could eat a horse.
We need to stay. Need to go here. Hypothermia. 4 more hours. I'm just like, do we wait to drink? 4 hours. I'm debating. Basically, what I'm trying to figure out is, do I make my water here, or do I go up to?
I'd better find some water.
Do I go up to the hunting lodge first? I kind of want to go to the hunting lodge, but I don't know if that's the best plan. But I think that might be what I do. Just keep looking around, hoping I missed something. We'll lose some condition from being thirsty for sure. But we'll have a bigger stove. There's potential we'd find a pot there, so we'd be able to make even more water at one sitting. So it might be a gamble that's worth it. Just how much condition do we lose before that happens, you know, and when we're getting tired too. But if we sleep, where does that leave us? Let's do a couple more. This should take care of hypothermia, so we should be able to pretty much just get up and go. Okay. Let's beeline for the hunting lodge. Okay, take a peek around, make sure there's no wolves like right outside. I think we're good. Let's hit the road. I keep hitting that button. I'm still. I mentioned a little bit before that
I'm so hungry.
Oh wow, there's 2 of them right there. Should be okay. We just gotta get far enough away. I mentioned before that I changed with PC PlayStation 5 to PC. You guys are like just killing my train of thought that I've changed controllers as well. I'm just still getting used to it. It's just a hard change. Played PlayStation pretty much my whole life. And I'm using the Xbox controller on PlayStation. And again, that's just for the buttons. I just can't stand when, like, you know, the button on PlayStation would be triangle and it's Y on Xbox and it doesn't say the right one. It's just OCD bothers me. Is it a big deal? No. Would the game completely function fine on the PlayStation controller? Yes. I do like the PlayStation controller more, like I wish. I may eventually try to figure it out. So that's how I've been playing Starfield as well. And kind of been dabbling in a little bit of Cyberpunk and playing that on the Xbox controller as well. And yeah, it's just different ball game, and it's especially hard here in the long dark
something to drink.
Because I've played it for so long. Like Cyberpunk and Starfield are somewhat easier because they're games I don't have any experience with on something else, but because like I've switched controllers on it within a game, it's confusing for my brain. So that's why like I accidentally paused it so much. Man, is he really gonna try and go around? He's hungry today. I'm just hoping that we'll find some clothing up here. And look, it's pretty warm. Some clothing and a pot to make, you know, like a couple gallons of water or something like that instead of just like, you know, a can or two at a time. Make a lot more water with the pot. Plus there's a 6-burner stove, so even if I had more cans, I'd be able to make more water up here. So we'll see what we find when we get up here. And then what are our options from here? Does it make the most sense to go back to Mystery Lake once we have water? Because that was ultimately our downfall before, right? So we couldn't find matches in Mystery Lake. We've got matches, we'll have water. So do we work back that direction and start working on forging? We could forge here, but again, we need a hammer. And I'm not optimistic we're gonna find one. I hear him. Okay. There's a wolf who's behind that tree. It's like I hear him, but I can't see him. It's like he's about to get some too. Sort of my rabbits, but you know what? If it keeps me alive, you guys can have them. We'll just eat cattails. No big deal. There's this. We can make water in that. There's some more matches. That's nice to have. Oil. Flour. Some syrup. Let's grab it before I forget it's there. Oh, we need to get moving on water because we're out and we're thirsty, so. Yeah, let's go start. Oh, I was gonna look down here for a pot. That's why I came down here. Another can or something. Not seeing anything though. Okay, well, it was worth a shot, I feel like. We wanted to get up here anyway. We're up here now. Is it any warmer? It is warmer in here than it was the maintenance shed, oddly enough, so that's a bonus for having come up here. Man, I just need something warm to wear. There's like a stem down there. Ah,
This'll come in handy.
sweet. That is a good find. Needs repairs. We'll get to that at some point. Cool. I'm glad we found that. We can continue to search. Oh, a bedroll too. Awesome. Okay. This was a great great move to come up here. I found a bedroll and a Mackinaw. And there's a 6-burner stove. Although we don't have the pot. All kinds of buckets scattered around this house, but God forbid I be able to boil any water in those. Imagine how much water I could make. Okay, let's go get our fire going. And then we can kind of do a little more looting. I don't have any starter or anything. 60% chance. The bad thing about I thought I had 2 cans. Oh, you don't get the cans when you smash them, that's right. So I must have spawned with 1 can. I think you usually do. And there's not a bathroom here. But I was going to say the bad thing about the cans is you kind of have to tend to them a lot more. Look, another metal pail I could be boiling water in. You can't leave them as long as, like, if I had a couple pots, you pretty much know it's going to take like an hour and a half to 2 hours to boil water, so you can, like, I could probably search the rest of the building before, you know, the water finished. Like another pail that I could make water in. Recipe. A pie any meat eater would love. Lunchbox ready. Okay, we'll take that. Potato.
Someone's stash.
Yep. I still don't really know how to incorporate that into my game, you know? Not Interloper anyway. I don't even have a sewing kit yet. I couldn't repair that Mackinaw if I wanted to. We got 18 minutes. Grab some cloth. That way, when we do have a sewing kit, we're ready. How much time we got? 47 minutes. We got, oh gosh, we got barely any. Okay, let's go upstairs while that boils and see. We'll just kind of do another once through of up here and see if we find anything else. We already found some great stuff up here, so if we don't find another thing, then I think we still won, but that rope goes outside. I know. I don't think I really ever mess with it on Interloper. Okay, I think we've hit it all. Which again, I think we found more than we could have asked for, so. Only thing we didn't find was a pot. We got a pan, so. we were able to really kind of do what we needed, albeit not as well as I would have liked. I want to look outside when we leave here and see if there's outhouse, restroom. Just so we can kind of try and understand why there's no toilet in this place. Oh, I didn't even start this. Dang it. Unless it boiled. I don't know. We're not going to end up with a ton of water. That's okay. Enough to buy us a few days would be probably enough. And I should probably go find a bed before it gets dark. Yeah, it's not gonna... Yeah. It's not really what I wanted to do, but... 12 minutes, 27 minutes. Alright. Can I find my way to a bed in the dark? A little bit. The windows in here give off some pretty decent lighting, actually, so we should be able to... Well, as I say that, it's pitch dark up here. There we go. Okay, we need to eat. We'll do these and one cattail. And top off our water and we'll sleep. And then I'm hoping that water downstairs boils fine while I go to sleep, and then we'll have it in the morning. Still like the middle of the night. We must have gone to bed pretty early. Unfortunately, there's just not really anything I can do in the dark, so kind of have to pass some time.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Man, still not morning. Okay.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Alright, let's go check on the water down there. Hopefully it didn't dry, like boil dry. How much cloth are we carrying? Plenty of cloth. There's plenty of cloth here to be had, but I don't think we really need to get any more at this time. Okay, yeah, we got some water. So we'll take those two things. We're still good on weight. I guess we just head out. Head back down. We didn't find a hammer or anything here, so we can't really think about forging. So I think we just pretty much think about heading towards Mystery Lake. I think that's our play right now. And actually, guys, I think this is probably a good spot to go ahead and call this an episode. Just chasing a ptarmigan. I don't know that I've seen that before. Oh, we got one. Anyway, okay, yep, we'll call this an episode here. As usual, as I said earlier. Alright, I can't figure out what's going on. They're all eating at the same time. I'm too scared. Let's go inside. Okay, anyways, so yeah, we'll call this an episode. Appreciate y'all tuning in, checking it out. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, would obviously invite you to go ahead and do that as well. And then, of course, guys, any comments you have for me, throw those in the comment section. We'll pick up here next time. We're basically going to be heading back towards Mystery Lake to see what other kind of resources we can find. We need to find a hammer. Obviously, that's kind of top priority now that we have our bedroll. We have a method of making water. We have 3 pry bars, apparently. So I think we're well on our way. We just kind of need to probably make that trip and then find that hammer, and then we'll feel pretty good about where things sit. So yeah, guys, that's it for me in this one. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks.